Alright lads and lasses, I'm Eccentric Racer, and now this is going to be a little bit of a different King of the Mountain. As you can see here, I've got the R37 again, but it's already done its runs. However, this time I'm using basically what I like to call the R37 Mark II. As you can see, the race rear wing has been added this time, mostly because, well, when I built this car, I wasn't fully sold on the rule set I was going to use. I mean, you know, I wasn't even going to allow race tyres. However, you know, basically because of the PI things, I then had to put on race tyres and then left it as that. So really, I should have done a little bit more testing. But, you know, after seeing a comment about it, you know, saying if I did stick the wing on, it'd be whatever time, I can't remember what it was exactly. I thought, you know what, because it's been itching at my head of, like, what could the R37 actually do if I did it to the proper rule set? I thought, enough's enough. Let's build the car again, and let's see what this would actually be able to do. So, not much has changed on the build, obviously, because I couldn't swap the engine, the drivetrain had to stay the same, and things like that. The only key difference was the race rear wing, which did make the car a little bit less powerful, but lighter at the same time. I do go into the stats a little bit. Here we go. Yep, I'm going to show the stats off now. As you can see, the car weighs 2,152 pounds, but the car only has 521 horsepower. That is what the old stats used to be, 533 horsepower with 2,185 pounds. So, you know, the car has lost, I think that's what, I'm trying to remember maths here. It says there at the bottom 12 horsepower, but the car has also lost 33 pounds. So, you know, it was a pretty good power to weight sacrifice, if you ask me. You know, not only that, I managed to put on the race rear wing. So, a lot of the issues of having oversteer was kind of diminished. What you are watching here is the fastest run that I managed to get with the R37. Now, the previous run was a 4 minutes 34.0. which was absolutely phenomenally quick. I could just already feel the R37 with just that rear wing already just speeding up massively, able to get its power down out of the corners so much easier, being able to take a little bit more cornering speed, being able to brake later as well. I really could feel that speed increased. I mean, what was it, like I said, a 434 dead would at the minute would have put it in above the 4 GT in 5th place. That was a 436.5, so immediately it was 2.5 seconds quicker than that 4 GT. And of course, if you're not aware, the R37, my best run when I did it first time with no race rear wing was 4 minutes 38.9. So already we have found basically 5 seconds in 2 runs with just the race rear wing, because the car drove so much better. It was just massively improved of how this car drove. Like I said, that oversteer became basically non-existent. It still had it, do not get me wrong, but it transferred a little bit more into understeer, which was very dealable with in this R37. It was absolutely phenomenal how the car dealt with the understeer. It really did not have many issues with it. It drove superbly, and the fact I was able to get the power down a little bit much easier this time actually, compared to before, really did help that acceleration just improve really. And I think the acceleration, definitely at the higher speed stuff, will be a little bit slow because of the less power it's got. Excuse me. However, it's for Jimmy Kaido. The highest speeds you're gonna get is like about 130 miles an hour in these S-Class cars, so it just doesn't matter whatsoever. I do lift a smidge there. I think I was on a little bit of a dodgy line, but as you can see, that 132 miles an hour, which is phenomenal. Even for a rear-wheel drive car, that is still incredible amounts of speed. We're at the 50% hairpin now. You can already see we're doing about a 2 minutes 16, and we're about halfway around the course, so the speed of this car was just improved so incredibly much. And, you know, like I said, the handling was incredible. It really was incredible. All I had to do was just deal with a little bit of understeer, but, you know, it was a little bit of understeer. That was it. It was just absolutely nothing. And when I was able to get the power down, it was glued, to be honest. If I was just a little bit smart with the throttle, it was glued. I honestly can't believe. Now, I am going to say that this is a run that won't count. Because, well, I've already given the car 3 attempts up for Jimmy Kaido. So I'm not going to basically give the R37 this new and improved time. Although, to be honest, I was really tempted to. I thought, no, it's, you know, I've learned from my mistake. What I am going to do, though, is I have highlighted that time in red, that you'll see a little bit later on. I have highlighted it in red so that you can see really the true performance of this R37, because the speed increase of it was absolutely unbelievable. I was not expecting, I was expecting a little bit of a time increase. I was expecting, probably go into the 4-minute 37s, probably compete with that TVR Tuscan, just because, I was able to get the power down a little bit more. However, when I immediately did a 434, I thought, bloody hell. I could not believe how improved the car really was from just the rear wing. As you can see, we're around the final corners now. We're already like 2 corners left, and we're at 4-minute 25. It was gearing up to be an incredibly good run. It wouldn't beat the Rossi in no stretch of the imagination, but the time it set was unbelievable. A 4 minutes 33 dead. The fact that the normal one did 4:38.9, that we have found from just adding a rear wing 6 seconds to the R37. It was I could not believe it. The fact that it was just that much time from just 2 upgrade swaps. So that would put it in 3rd place. That would put it in 3rd place. Back then, even it would take the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup to actually have beaten this R37. That's just how impressive that time was. That I would have to bring cars much later on to even stand the chance against the R37. So yeah, absolutely incredible stuff. Now, obviously, like I said, this is going to be a little bit different. What's going to happen tomorrow, I'm recording this like 2 in the morning. Tomorrow, I'm going to release the normal King of the Mountain stuff. I'm going to be releasing that properly. It's just, I wanted to show you the immense speed of the R37. However, tomorrow will be your regular King of the Mountain video. And yeah, so stay tuned for that, and then I'll go back to uploading then something in 3 days. However, that's going to be, I'm going to call it there for a video. I do hope you enjoyed. All feedback is appreciated. If you expected this time for this R37, then honestly, well done to you. You know this game better than I do. You know the upgrades a little bit better than I do. If you want to suggest a car to go up this, then, leave that in the comments, or join my Discord and leave a comment there. It's up to you. However, that's going to be it from me. Take care, and ciao for now.